Dubai has globally stamped its presence as a first-class tourist destination. But in what is a competitive industry, how do hotels here in the Emirate make a name for themselves in a bid to stay on top and evolve with the changing demands and requirements of their guests? Well, with over 20 years of experience in the hospitality industry, we spoke to the General Manager of the Radisson Blu Hotel in Dubai's Media City, Francois Galoisy, to find out. Firstly, thank you very much for speaking with us today.
Thank you for inviting me.
Now, you have over 2 decades of experience in the hospitality industry. You have been the General Manager of the Radisson Blu Hotel in Dubai's Media City for just over 2 years now. Before landing in Dubai, you've worked all over the world, including Turkey, China, Malaysia, Thailand and Saudi Arabia. How have you seen the industry evolve in the region over the years, and how do you compare it to other parts of the world, say Europe or Asia?
Yes, I'm lucky that I've been associated with the pioneering of new destinations such as Phuket in Thailand. Phuket was my first ever job, and I was there at the beginning, 25 years ago, when there were no roads, only sand tracks, dirt roads during the monsoon season, and I worked at the very first international hotel there. And look at Phuket today. It's one of the world-class tourism destinations. Dubai, I landed in Dubai 15 years ago. 15 years ago, same, most of the hotels were located around the creek because of trade, and on Jumeirah there were only a couple of hotels. The destination was not known, and I am part of the hoteliers who worked here at the opening of the first generation of resort properties on the beach. I have to say that the first hotel which really launched and rocketed Dubai in the world of world-class resort, that was the Burj Al Arab. I am coming from deep France, and in my village people said, "Oh, Francois, you are working at that fantastic tall hotel looking like a sail." I said, no, mama, no, auntie, I'm working at another hotel, not that big one. But that hotel was immediately associated with the destination. And I have to say that this hotel made such an iconic image, created immediately an iconic image of the destination of Dubai. And immediately the status of Dubai reached very high level, very high standards. And then for a few years, hotels opened. There was the crisis, the recession, we can say, the slowdown of hotels opening in 2009, 2010. But it was never stopped. Hotels kept opening, even in those difficult times. And then since 2011, we can say that the industry is rebounding, booming again. And you see all the announcement on Palm Island, all the new areas really are pushing. So it's even before the announcement of Expo 2020, already you could feel that Dubai was set to grow at a very fast pace. That's what I would say compared to other destinations where I've worked. And tourism industry representing around 20% of the GDP of the country. It's only a part of the vision. It's a part of the strategy. That's what I love about Dubai, because you see that infrastructures, roads, education, medical, arts, science, fashion, the whole city is growing. So the hotel industry is supporting the city. Look at airlines also, the new routes, new airplanes. So the whole city, the whole destination is growing at a fast pace. I've not seen that anywhere else in the world. That's very, very unique.
Now, as you have just mentioned, Dubai has grown dramatically over the years and has become a prime first-class tourist destination, boasting some of the world's top and most luxurious 5-star hotels and resorts. In your opinion, in what is such a cutthroat and competitive industry, how does Radisson Blu as a brand in itself compare amongst all this?
Our company, Radisson Blu, is originating from Europe, the Nordics. In fact, we started in Scandinavia, in Denmark 50 years ago, in Copenhagen more precisely. For the past 50 years, our company has been delivering quality service It's today the largest operator in Europe of upper scale hotels. We have values, very strong values of hospitality, of living trust and trusting our people, our team members, so they have full power to give guest satisfaction, to make up for shortcomings. We value staff recovery of guests on the spot. They don't need to refer to us. It makes our service very unique. Also, what we call fighting Z spirit. It's one of our strong values, really the entrepreneur approach to guest satisfaction, that our employees are really team members. We look at them not just as serving people, but really as using their own initiative to make guests satisfied. Yes, I Can is our mission. Yes, I Can is a unique service approach and philosophy in our company. We all wear that pin on our lapel. Everybody from top of the company to the more junior staff, we all have anchored. It's really our DNA. And we deliver that service, which makes us so different. We have very specific service concepts, which make us different from the competition. And we really outdo competition in many fields. So in Dubai, with 5 hotels managed by our company, we are in key strategic locations, and we compete in terms of quality product, condition of the product, service quality, and results. We have no problem.
Can you tell us about some of the travellers and guests that stay in your hotel? What are some of the trends you are noticing in terms of demographics, ethnicity, average spend and guest requirements? And is this evolving over time?
As a destination, Dubai is 80% tourism, leisure-driven destination. Our specific hotel here in Media City is 80% business traveler field. So we differ from the rest of the city because of this. The city itself, we can see today, under the efforts of the TCM, new offices have opened in China. And the representation of this country in China is now very important. So China, we know, is a big focus to bring tourists from China. Africa also is a major focus in terms of the country. When you look at Emirates' new routes, still opening new direct flights to the States, Latin America, that tells you about the new sources of business for this country, in the demographics, if you want. As far as our hotel, we have always, and most business hotels in Dubai are generating revenue and clients from Europe, GCC, Middle East. This has not changed much in the past few years. Because we are mostly looking after trade, business. Dubai is a hub now in terms of training for the region, for many companies which have chosen Dubai as their regional headquarters. So this is remaining, but the trend I see is more and more people are booking online, self-booking, using media platforms also, looking at online search engines, booking engines. They look at reviews more than ever. This is a new trend. We have to be more and more alert and aware of what people post online. Also, what I notice is people are more and more demanding about internet. Internet, because they come to hotels now with 2-3 devices and they upload, download everything at the same time. So we are one of the pioneers in the industry to offer free, high-speed internet. And that makes us very different because everybody is offering free internet in the industry. But high-speed internet, there are not many of us.
Welcome back. Earlier this year, the Executive Council issued a resolution introducing the tourism dirham, which is set to support the international promotion and marketing of Dubai. But how will the tourism dirham across all hotels and holiday accommodation directly affect guests using their facilities? And what preparations are being done by hotels to ensure its successful implementation? We continue our conversation with the General Manager of Dubai Media City's Radisson Blue Hotel. Now, earlier this year, His Highness Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, Dubai's Crown Prince and Chairman of the Executive Council, issued the Council's Resolution number 2 of 2014, introducing the tourism dirham. In your opinion, what are the advantages of this move?
It is very necessary for the industry. As I've mentioned earlier, with the number of rooms, which is going to double from 86,000 to 180,000 within the next 6 years due to Expo 2020. Imagine the number of hotels which is going to come online, the added inventory of rooms. And you don't want in 6 years from now to have white elephants, just empty hotels. So on one side, it's easy, you can program, we have the cranes, we have everything in town to build those extra rooms, to add the infrastructure, the train, the metro, everything will come. But imagine that a new momentum has to be created to create more demand, to go out there in the world in those new sources of business and to bring the people, to make them aware if they don't know yet about Dubai, and to create specific, dedicated, tailor-made packages, festivals. I mean, look at how many festivals we have. We have festivals of literature, of so many art festivals are coming online, sports. Everything is created under the auspices of the government, in fact, to create a product for everybody. Dubai is creating something for everybody. And those funds are, I'm sure, going to be used for that, for promoting new packages, new festivals, new activities, to really make this destination very, very desirable for a long time.
Now, according to officials, the introduction of the tourism dirham will support the newly established Dubai Corporation for Tourism and Commerce Marketing, which is an affiliate of the Department of Tourism and Commerce Marketing, and will focus on the international promotion and marketing of the Emirate. How will this move directly affect guests staying here in Dubai?
They will be informed at check-in with an official letter. We have received an official template from DTCM informing about the resolution. Our staff are trained to explain to the guests about the fee. The fee represents, in our case, for 4-star hotels, 15 dirhams per night, per room, and we have calculated it's a nominal charge of around 2% of the value of one night stay in an hotel. So we don't see that there will be any problem with this. It will be accepted. There should not be no rejection on that amount, being very minimal. On a full week stay, we talk about 100, 150 dirhams more. It's really negligent, and people will understand that the use of that amount of money is going totally to the government. It's totally transparent.
Now, Dubai hotels must comply with the correct implementation of the new tourism dirham from March 31st. What preparations are being done from your end to ensure this happens?
We have been assisted on this matter by DTCM. We have received an official statement, a letter, which can be given to guests as they check in the hotel. We are also proactively now informing all our business partners, corporate bookers, and also from the leisure side, tour operators, travel agents. Everybody is being informed now of the new legislation. And if by any coincidence some guests, some tourists would come check in the hotel without knowing, then we would show the official statement, the official document from DTCM. So it's very clear, it's very transparent. And also our staff are being trained now how to answer the questions.
Finally, with more than 255 hotels in operation or under development in Europe, the Middle East and Asia, what are the future plans for Radisson Blu in a bid to further cement its presence here in the UAE?
You can imagine with 100,000 more rooms coming in the next 6 years, there will be some under our flag. Now, of course, at this stage, it's all so fresh. So it's all under negotiation. Radisson Blu, Carlson Residor manage all of our Radisson Blu hotels, Radisson Royal, Park-In by Radisson, has made a name for itself now in the region. We have 9 hotels in the UAE by itself. So this company has a solid reputation of operating hotels. We have gained the trust of investors, and now we are at the time, of course, of negotiation, signing deals, and as deals come online and being informed to us, the general managers, normally then it's informed to the public. At the moment, I would say still an early stage, and I'm sure there will be some announcements soon of new hotels, of the various brands of the company. And of course, we are located at strategic places in Dubai, on the creek, on Sheikh Zayed Road, in downtown Business Bay Area, here in Media City, Marina. So I'm sure the new areas, the development towards the new airport also will show some new hotels.
Mr. Galoisy, it's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you for your time.
Thank you very much.